creatives, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. Fanhome build the legendary cyborg building Robocop. In this video we're going to complete stage 43 of the build. Let's go!
Incoming reconnaissance signal detected! Strategize! Program destination for Earth! Resistance must be expected! Ready attack formation protocols! Analysis! Scan determines rogue creatures below! Mutated Dalek DNA detected! Prepare for maximum extermination!
With every stage of the build comes component parts and a magazine. These are the components for stage 43. Look at that, that's a really good shot there. Let's have a look inside and see what we're going to be doing. That looks really good. Really good. Visual effect. So these are the components for stage 43. So we're going to be continuing to work on the right thigh. Here are the step-by-step instructions. As you can see. 3D printing. Okay, so before I start any build, I just like to make sure we've got everything that we're supposed to have here. That blade is really sharp because I've just replaced it, or I've just replaced the blade. It's really sharp now. I've got to remember that it is. Really sharp. Couple of bags of screws there. Open the blister. So we've got the right thigh front cover, which is here. Then we've got upper rear rail there. And then this one here is the middle rear rail and the lower rear rail. Got a spring, 2 springs, apparently 2 springs in there. Says there's 2 springs, yeah. There's 2 springs in there. And then we've got rail covers. We've got BP screws and AP screws. So we've got everything that we're supposed to have at this stage of the build. We've got our screws, we've got our screwdrivers, we've got our components, we've got our magazine. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. To start this stage, I've got this here, which is the upper rear rail, and the difference between these two is the upper rail has this long bit at the bottom and the lower part has it at the top, and the numbered as well. That's number 2 there. So that sits there like that, and it's held in place by a couple of BP screws. So I'm starting to put the inside in that will hold the gun inside in place. So I'm just going to put the first screw in there. Like that. And I'm going to get the second one in. This makes you wonder if this is going to fit inside his leg. Doesn't it? I suppose it will. Yeah, and this is the part that came in this stage. Still a little bit wobbly. I need to tighten them in a bit more. That's it. we have to do the same thing with this center or middle rear rail, and this is its orientation. See, there's a little cut out of there, so that's its orientation, and it will go in there like that with a couple of BP screws. Clicks into place there. Just need to hold it a little bit higher so I can get my other hand in to put the screws in. This is quite fiddly because this thing wobbles around as well. Yeah, it's very wobbly actually. No, there's one. It's just one screw. There we go. It's one screw. That, and then position it, tighten the screw up. Difficult to hold it. Let's try it this way. Really fiddly as well. Let me just turn it this way around. There. And then we do the same with the lower rail, which is here. It goes in those two holes there. Yeah, it's the same orientation as this. Goes in there like that. First one in. Can't see the hole. There it is. Okay. There. That's the upper rail, the middle rail, and the lower rail there inside. Next thing is we've got to get the two springs, and you see these top parts here, here and here. Got to sit the springs over there. I don't know if they go all the way down, but I'm going to put them all the way down to keep them safe. That's the springs. I brought this part back here that we put together in stage 42, and you might be able to see, but there's like a groove there, and there's a groove there, and there's like and on the other side that part that we added there. So what we're going to do is these two posts with the springs on, we have to fit them into those grooves like that, slide up like that, but on the other side that post needs to go in there. If I can just get it fitted in there like that, and these springs need to like that, so it slots together like that. And on this side, this post here goes inside that silver post like that, so there's kind of a springiness to it like that. Okay, so I'm just going to sit it there like that. I'm just going to zoom in for this section because we got the rail covers, which are these, and they sit here and they hold the rails into place like that. Just going to loosely put them in so that they don't move. I will tighten them up, just not yet. Just want to make sure that we get them both done. Get these rail covers on like that. There. Oops. This is why I need to get them in place so that doesn't happen. There. The rail covers on and screwed into place. Right. Need to get the other one done before it all pops apart. Yeah, that's going in now. Just tighten them up now to make sure they're in the groove they're supposed to be in, which is there. Go the other side, just making sure it's sat properly. Yeah. Put my thumb underneath it to give resistance. See? So we can just squeeze like that. Not sure what this has got to do yet. Don't know if it's supposed to sit. I think it's supposed to sit in there. But see a hole for it to screw into. Like that, goes like that. And that's it. That completes stage 43 of the build. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.